What's up? This is the Reluctant Nabi back again. And so this is, if there was a dream to come true, that's something that I really thought I'd never be able to see or get a picture of up close, this would be it. Any kind of like the Filipino eagle, and this is the Harpy eagle. Okay. So I went on a little excursion um, by just everything at once, like a aviary, um, just a bunch of stuff at once. And I was able to get some really beautiful shots of birds. And in it, I learned a couple of things about these birds, like firsthand. And so before I show you examples of those slides, let me greet everybody real quick. Havorten hardu dag olo oitrbem vossas los bonjour mes amis, kerabawani konnichiwa, ni hao ni ama, sani bonani, jambo herbargani, assalamu alaikum, shalom, kumusta ka, kumusta forkayo, and talapa lava soy full to my brother out in Hawaii. Okay. So this is one of the things I like to do when I come to Colombia and Brazil. I was without really camera equipment when I went to Brazil, but one of the things I like to do when I come to Colombia is I like to shoot wildlife. Okay. I like to sit out by the beach on the ocean and try to take pictures of birds in flight. And so I jumped upon the opportunity to take a trip, and these are some of the shots I was able to get from that trip. All right. And things that I thought, cockatoos maybe I thought I would see live, but we see those in our zoos. But this is just interesting. All right, so let me present to you what I was able to take. All right, before I continue on, let me remind everybody to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, because you know they shadow ban my channel. Share the videos. Give me your comments in the comment section, because I know my audience usually neglect to do that, even when we're talking about serious things. And try to promote what you think is important. All right. So with that said, started off with the peacock, and in a conversation, start getting into a lot of just names and stuff about the peacock, that the genre of these birds is not peacock. Only the male is the peacock. Alright, but I was able to take this in real life. You know, the male spreading his wings. Or not his wings, but his tail. I want y'all to note how loud the cockatoos are. Alright, the cockatoos are very, very loud. You will note that these birds are very huge. Sound like cats, right? You're not hearing cats. This is what you're hearing. Sorry if you're getting dizzy, but here we go. Yes, that's right. You're not hearing cats. You're hearing these dudes. All right. But this was the surprise. This was the surprise of the day. Um, so there was a couple there, and we was doing the journey together. Well, kind of accidentally together. We stopped at the same group of birds that was roaming around, right? And they'll let you walk past them, but you know they warn you don't get too close, or else they'll start trying to peck you off, attack you, and stuff like that, right? Now, so we go through this area, and I look up, and this is what's sitting up there, a harpy eagle. Now, fortunately, and this is why some of the times it pays to have a good camera that is not your cell phone, because the other people had iPhones. They were from Brazil, by the way. They saw my shirt. Oh, Flamenguista. He was from another team, right? But so we was cracking up, and um, so he wanted these pictures, and I sent them to him, but they couldn't take a picture of this. I saw it first, right? They couldn't take a picture of this because the harpy eagle, I don't know how large of a space this thing is allowed to fly on, but it was just chilling in a tree. And it is huge. It is huge. The peacock come up to my thigh, at least when you count its head. This thing, I believe, if it got a grip, could have carried me off. If you're a little dainty female, oh yeah, this thing could carry a baby. Yeah, it can carry it away. All right. I was thinking this thing is no joke. So a lot of my photos, I sat up and took pictures of this, and so these are some more of the photos that I took of it. All right, and like I said, this thing is large, and if you can imagine, this is it's kind of zoomed in, but I'm trying to give you an indication of the size of this bird. All right, and again, I was able to shoot through the fence because I had a legit camera. All right, so I was able to shoot through the fence, um, but it was able to fly away. Now I don't know how big the area is, but I noticed that they kept the fence between this fella here and the rest of the birds, but this eagle had space, and I was just fortunate enough to see him or her, I don't know, in a spot that they were in. And these are the loudmouth birds that you kept hearing. When I say they're loud, they're loud. All right, but people get them for their beauty, the colors, and so that was the other thing that stayed in mind was the thing with color. This place is so full of color, and It seems like the United States and like Britain, all these corporate worlds and stuff, they have a dead soul. No color, no nothing. Everything is dreary and drab. All right. Everything is dreary and drab. It lacks color. Even colorful birds don't fly around the United States anymore because the place is poisoning up everything. All right. So basically, this was the crux of my trip. And um, yesterday, and I am just so elated that I had the opportunity to be there when this guy showed up. The cockatoos and the parrots, oh, they were all over the place. And the thing is, the other thing that I learned is cockatoos are fast when they fly. They fly like jets. They are fast. And I was like, wow, they're a little larger, but they fly fast. I guess when you're trying to get away from this dude, yeah, you got to bring your A game when you're flying around. So with that said, I'm out. Let me know in the comment section what y'all think of these photos. All right, and what do you think about your thoughts on the United States? How the corporate so-called first world Euro style government, how they robbed everything of color. And it's a depressing place. And then you go to these places and it's so full of life. Think about it.